The idea of the trigger is just to see. I've been watching some stuff with Jordan Peterson, and he was starting to talk about psychological issues that people were having, and suddenly started to discover that when he was having conversations with his patients, they would mention certain things. Now, as a teacher, I've been trained to think of, is someone a visual or kinesthetic or an auditory learner? So when they say to me, look, George, I really can't hear what you're saying, then it's an auditory person. That's their trigger. I can't see what you're getting at, means they're visual. And it just doesn't feel right, means they're kinesthetic. Well, Karl Jung had been talking about the fact with his patients that there was one guy that suddenly couldn't walk, and he just said he couldn't go on. And however it was mentally he was feeling had suddenly been, it had triggered this paralysis in his legs. Now, in our case, what we tend to do is we have these conversations, and as we have these conversations, it ignites an idea inside our head. It triggers a train of thought, and that allows us to jump in and to start talking about a process that we've experienced.
Now, I look, immediately, you've read up on something, you're talking the signs of Karl Jung, whoever, I don't bloody care.
You're already discussing and exploring Jung in the artist way, because Julia Cameron is constantly talking about Jung. So whether or not you unconsciously, I would say, you are taking in some of his processes and going through some of his methodologies.
Do what it says on the tin and follow and share.